It is that time, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time, which means we are on the way to the road to WrestleMania. And where does the road to WrestleMania always start? At the Royal Rumble. If you watched the last video, you would know that we just went over who will win the women's Royal Rumble. What are our options? Who do we have? Who's our dark horses? We just went over that. But now we're here to talk about the men's Royal Rumble. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. You obviously know the topic, so if you want to just kick back and chill, come hang out with your boy and let's talk. If you want to discuss who you have winning the Royal Rumble, give me your reasons why. Give me why they have a shot to win. Will they win the title, and which title will they face? Without further ado, let's talk the Royal Rumble. Now, this can change because I feel like the Royal Rumble on who can win became more tricky, more difficult, because Seth Rollins was injured. If Seth Rollins, in my opinion, wasn't injured, the winner of the Royal Rumble would be CM Punk, and then CM Punk would go on to face Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. But obviously, that's not gonna happen. Seth Rollins is injured. CM Punk is now your current World Heavyweight Champion. So, we're in a new world and a new era. I feel like we're watching Avengers Doomsday right now. Who is the first person in my mind who could win the Royal Rumble? I gotta be biased. That first person that comes to mind is the Conqueror. He hails from Suplex City. He is Brock Lesnar. Why could Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble? It's very simple. It's because he's Brock Lesnar. Do I need to say anything else after that? Brock Lesnar could definitely go on, especially if Bron Breakker defeats CM Punk on January 5th for the World Heavyweight title, and Bron Breakker is your new champion. Brock Lesnar versus Bron Breakker for the title is box office. That would be crazy. That would be such one hell of a match to see at WrestleMania. I think we would all love it, and it would put Bron Breakker so over, especially if Bron Breakker were to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. It would be a whole different ballgame. It would be freaking amazing to see the Beast versus badass Bron Breakker. Because the one thing people hate about Brock Lesnar, people hate on Brock Lesnar. They talk bad. He never put anyone over. Why? Let me say why, okay? Brock Lesnar is the most legitimate superstar in WWE. People who don't watch WWE on the outside, they use the F word a lot and they say it's not real. You look at Brock Lesnar, you know that's real. You know you don't want no parts of Brock Lesnar. And that's what makes Brock Lesnar absolutely amazing. The Beast Brock Lesnar could win the Royal Rumble at the snap of his fingers, and you would have Bron Breakker versus Brock Lesnar in a match which could probably give you that WrestleMania 31 feel. Because Brock and Roman at WrestleMania 31 was an absolute banger. Could Brock Lesnar win the Royal Rumble? Possibly. Do I personally see it? I do not. Which brings me to my next person, badass Bron Breakker. Could Bron Breakker lose to CM Punk on January 5th, enter the Royal Rumble, win the Royal Rumble, and challenge CM Punk again on the biggest stage of them all? Absolutely. Absolutely 1000% this could happen. I mean, if you really look at it, look what they did at Saturday night's main event with Jey Uso and Gunther last year. Jey Uso lost. Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble the next week. Jey Uso went on to defeat Gunther at WrestleMania. Could we see the same thing with Bron Breakker? Yes, we could. Do I want to see the same thing with Bron Breakker? No, I don't. Jey Uso, Bron Breakker, two completely different characters. Bron Breakker gives off so much power and speed, and he just gets it. If you're going to push somebody very heavily, you want to give him while he is hot. Bron Breakker is on fire right now. You Give him the win. He becomes your new World Heavyweight Champion. Bron Breakker is a star. He will be at the top of the WWE. And I think we would all love it, and we'll all be here for it. No way, in my opinion, Bron Breakker should win the Royal Rumble because he should be World Heavyweight Champion by January. But what I will say is, if Bron Breakker loses, he should be the front runner to win the men's Royal Rumble if he loses to CM Punk on January 5th for the World Heavyweight Championship. Next on my list is we have the Viper, Randy Orton. People have been crying, people have been wanting this Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes storyline for so damn long. People have been begging for it. They've been begging for heel Randy. Could it possibly come at Royal Rumble? Could Triple H say, no, what, screw it, I'm just going to give the fans what they want. We're going to do Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE title. Is it possible? Yeah, damn right it is. Would it be a great match? Yeah, damn right it would be. But let me ask you this. If it's Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes, is that a big enough night 2 main event match? Is it? I don't know. If it's Cody versus Randy, and let's say Roman Reigns has a big match with somebody on the card, right? It really goes down to who's going to main event night number 2. Because it really comes down to really who's the bigger star, Roman Reigns or Cody Rhodes. Some people argue Cody Rhodes. I argue Roman Reigns. And that's what that comes down to. I think it would be a good match, a good feud. I think Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes in the main event of WrestleMania is a pro wrestling fan's dream. I don't know if that's a WWE. They look at it globally. They look at the, like, how can we magnify it? How can we make the world want to see it versus how do we make pro wrestling fans want to see it, if that makes sense. I don't know if Randy Orton's going to win the Royal Rumble, especially to be a 3-time winner. That Stone Cold record has been held very prestigious. Does Randy Orton deserve to break a record like that? Absolutely. That would be amazing. Do I see it happening? No. I just gotta be honest. I don't see Randy Orton winning, but he has a chance. Absolutely. I will never count the Viper out, especially 09 Randy Orton. He goes back to 09 Randy Orton, we may be in business. That's all I'll say, and I'll leave it at that. Next on the list, we do have the Ring General, Gunther. Could Gunther win the 2026 Royal Rumble? Yes, he could. If Gunther wins the Royal Rumble, Gunther versus Cody, I would be kind of all for it. I'm not going to lie to you. Gunther has to get his lick back on Cody Rhodes. In my opinion, he has to. Now, I feel like somehow along the way, it is inevitable to see Cody Rhodes versus Gunther, and Gunther wins. It's important. I feel like it will happen, but I don't see Gunther winning the Royal Rumble. Reason being because Gunther versus Brock Lesnar has to happen, needs to happen. And most likely, Gunther versus Brock Lesnar will go down at WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. I think either one of the other will both eliminate each other, and that'll set up the seeds to plant for a match at WrestleMania. Gunther should be on this legendary run after tapping out John Cena, retiring Goldberg. Gunther is on his way. He is just not on his way to the main event of WrestleMania. Next on this list is a dark horse, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Could L.A. Knight win the Royal Rumble? Absolutely. If not him, then when? L.A. Knight has to do something, okay? Like, if L.A. Knight isn't your Royal Rumble winner, that's fine. I'm perfectly fine with it. Could L.A. Knight possibly win the Money in the Bank and cash it in? Yes, he could. He could be pitched on like a I'm desperate kind of storyline. But it's LA Knight, like, they built him up so well, and it's like he's not top tier, but he's right under it. Like, they just won't let him go and grab that brass ring. And I just feel like for LA Knight, it's now or never. I would love to see him win. But it starts to make you question, like, when will fans get off this boat and stop believing that he can get the job done? and that's territory you don't want to be in. Like, one of the people who I don't have in here, who I think could win the Royal Rumble, obviously, because of the location it's at, is Sami Zayn. But when you look at Sami Zayn, you can let Sami Zayn kind of ride low, but Sami Zayn can always go high. Sami Zayn, in my opinion, is the modern day Mick Foley. Mick Foley is a moment maker. Mick Foley was somebody who, he only held the title, 3 times? But when he won the title, it was one of the biggest moments ever. Sami Zayn is the ultimate underdog, kind of like Mick Foley was. Sami Zayn can always have this story of finally capturing his first title. Do I see Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble? No, just because of the star power that is in the ring today. But LA Knight has all the intangibles. He can do it. It's just, does the company believe he can do it? If LA Knight wins the Royal Rumble, I don't think people would be outraged. I don't think people would lose their mind and go crazy on this negative spill if LA Knight won the Rumble. I think people would enjoy it. I think people would be very excited. But do I see it happening for LA Knight this year at the 2026 Royal Rumble? Would I pick LA Knight to win the Royal Rumble? No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. It's just that simple. Next on the list is my dark horse. You want to make a star, WWE. Last video, everybody loved me when I talked about Sol Ruka winning the Royal Rumble. But if you want to make another star, if you want to shock the world and make 2 stars overnight, a dark horse winner of the Royal Rumble 2026 could be your NXT heavyweight champion, the ruler, Oba Femi. Listen, bro, if Oba Femi wins the Royal Rumble and faces Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania and kills Cody Rhodes and becomes your new WWE champion, Oba Femi will become a megastar. I'm one of the people who truly believe in my soul, monsters do not make good champions. They really don't. I always thought Kane was a beast. From in his early 90s run, he has one of the greatest debuts ever. His 03 run with the Baldy, when he came out to Slow Chemical. Kane has had some big moments in WWE. Who remembers one Kane championship run that was like, woo, this is fire? Oh wait, you look at a legend, a Hall of Famer like The Undertaker. Undertaker has a Hall of Fame worthy career. To some people, he's the greatest of all time. Who's really checking for The Undertaker in a title run? Undertaker didn't really need the title because of who he is. He's an attraction. Braun Strowman, a great big man, don't really care for his title run. Monsters don't really make good champions in the WWE. Oba Femi could be the difference maker. You want to know why? Because Oba Femi is just a large man waiting to kick somebody's ass. Oba Femi has mic skills. His ring work is crazy, and he can tell a story. And if you book him right, he could be your lightning in the bottle. He could have, and I mean this in the most highest praise, Oba Femi could have a rookie year on the main roster like Brock Lesnar had. And no one has had a better rookie year on the main roster than Brock Lesnar. Ever. In the history. It ain't even close. Oba Femi, the way let's keep it a beam. We don't keep it a stat. Oba Femi was busting Cody Rhodes' ass on Saturday Night's Main Event before Drew stepped in. Oba Femi goes in there and wins the Royal Rumble. Shocks the world. He is a star. He is at the top of the card like that. And you have done something different. You have done something different. You have created a star, and you have created something completely refreshing, completely new that no dirt sheet or anybody could possibly see coming. Oba Femi could be your new monster, could be your new conqueror. Oba Femi could be the Shao Kahn of the WWE. He could be your Thanos for the WWE. Now, the ball is in your court. My dark horse to win the Royal Rumble is the ruler, Oba Femi. But he is not who I truly believe will win the Royal Rumble. If you're asking who do I believe will win the Royal Rumble in 2026, that man is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Let's keep it a bean. When you look at the last 5 years, if you had to do a Mount Rushmore of the 2020s, right? And you have to pick people from the first 5 years. You can pick people from the first 5 years, and then on the second half, you have to pick somebody from the future. The only person who has a legit place on Mount Rushmore is Roman Reigns. People have legit put Roman Reigns in their top 10 all time because of one storyline and everybody involved. That's Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, there's so many great wrestlers out there. There's NJFs, there's Bryan Danielson, Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, like Gunther. There's so many amazing wrestlers out there. Roman Reigns is the biggest superstar in the world. Sorry. His aura, nobody has done more in the last 5 years than Roman Reigns to make wrestling this elite thing. I'm sorry. Without Roman Reigns and his title run, we don't get the biggest moment, probably in WrestleMania history. We don't get to finish the story without Roman Reigns. We don't. My pick to win the Royal Rumble is the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, coming to regain his throne. And if Roman Reigns wins the 2026 Royal Rumble, there is only one man he's going after. And it is not the Vision. It is not Paul Heyman. He is going after Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns is going to try and take back everything he lost in the stories you can tell, because the roles have reversed. The first time Cody was chasing, and now this time Roman's chasing. Roman's coming from down under. And the real dichotomy is, who do fans cheer and who do fans boo? Do you cheer Cody or do you cheer Roman Reigns? And what if this is the new way, the new age, the new chapter, the next chapter in the Bloodline saga? Is it possible? Yes. And let's be real here. Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns is the closest we have ever come to The Rock versus Austin. It's that simple. It's the closest. That is the closest we've ever gotten The Rock versus Austin. If they use Roman and Cody, if they use my way, I would be all for it. Roman Reigns is one of the biggest stars. So is Cody Rhodes. Their match at 40, their match at 39 were era-defining matches. And now it's the rubber match? That sells WrestleMania, period. When you look at WrestleMania in Vegas, the most expensive WrestleMania, fans complain a lot how those ticket prices are astronomical. Staying in Vegas ain't cheap. Ubering everywhere in Vegas ain't cheap. So you want a WrestleMania match that justifies those prices. You want a WrestleMania match that has star attraction all over it, to where you'll have a Post Malone, you'll have a Vanessa Hudgens, you'll have Travis Scott in the crowd. Relax, in the crowd. You'll have all of these celebrities there, because this is what WWE wants. If you want your Super Bowl to be at its highest, to have the most views, the most eyes on it, and to make it a spectacle, there's no bigger spectacle than Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes 3 right now in the WWE. They're becoming movie stars. Roman Reigns is in Street Fighter. Cody Rhodes is in Street Fighter. Roman Reigns has been in other films. Cody Rhodes, I believe he was in The Naked Gun or something like that. You're starting to see wrestlers get on that path to Hollywood. The path that was paved a lot by Hulk Hogan, a lot by The Rock, now by John Cena. You're starting to see it take shape. You're starting to see it take form. We don't know how many matches Roman Reigns has left in the business, simply because Roman Reigns is going to become a big star. They both in their 40s, but they're both in the wrestler primes. Doing this match now could be so special. And I think night 2, WrestleMania 42, it's anyone's game. It's always been anyone's game. Or has it? Has it always been the game of the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns? Will that WWE World title come back home to the Bloodline? I think so. That is my pick to win the Men's Royal Rumble. I am going with the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. But let me know if Triple H gave you the pen and said, book who you want to win the Men's Royal Rumble. Who would you pick? Who is he going to face at WrestleMania? Let me know in the comments below, because I want to hear something. I want to hear y'all pitch me a story. And if the comment is fire, I will shout you out in my next video. Word to mommy, I promise you. Let me know in the comments below. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow your boy. We talk wrestling. We have fun because we're wrestling fans with actual lives, okay? Thank y'all for listening. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang, and until forever finds you. Peace.